What's up, y'all? This is your girl Nina from A Breakable Strong Woman. I'm trying to get the sun out my face. I had to share this ASAP. Oh my God, I got some juicy juice. This Steve Harvey and Marjorie stuff just ain't gonna stop. I'm trying to tell you, it's like I just sat in on a live interview with Jim Townsend. This is Marjorie's ex-husband, the one that was in prison, Mr. Heroin. He was in prison for life, and he just gave the juice. Now, this came from the horse's mouth, Steve. Mr. Harvey, this came from Jim Townsend himself. So what I'm about to say, I don't give a dang if you go to court for a gag order, because this came from Jim. I watched him through the whole interview. I wish I could have said something, but I had to just watch. Let me tell y'all what's going on real quick. Because I know a lot of y'all like, why you all in their business? Because they business out on the internet. So let me tell you. Marjorie is 14 years younger than Jim Townsend. She met him when she was 18 years old. She was a daddy's girl, a little sweet daddy's girl. He said when she found out he was a dull boy, she was interested. So now she's 18, he in his 30s. And this is a smooth cat, y'all. Right now, old as he is, this Negro is a smooth cat. You can hear him talk. You can hear the swagger in his voice. He made me want to go to a comedy show and walk in late. I'm like, damn, Jim. Damn. Jim is a smooth dude, man. So I see why Marjorie liked this brother. He got that swagger. But anyway, let me tell y'all, man, this shit is crazy. He ended up getting life without the possibility of parole for being a kingpin in Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, he said Marjorie was down with him, and he's trying his best not to throw her under the bus because he got children. They got 2 grown kids together. So he's trying his best to be really nice about it, but you could tell he's bitter. But anyway, he gets life without parole. He said Marjorie kept coming to see him, bringing the kids. She would give him money. She had talked to him on the phone. You know, they were still the best of friends throughout his little bit. And gradually she was slowly fading off. And he understood. I mean, we understand that. This man just got life without parole. Of course, she got to move on with her life. But they were still married. See, we didn't know that. She was still married to Jim Townsend when he got life without parole. When she leaves him in prison, she divorced him in prison. Let me tell you why she divorced him. Marjorie and Marie, Lady Heroin Harvey. This lady smooth, y'all. She is smooth. She decided, first of all, he took the rap for her. I left that out. He said she supposed to have went down with him. He took the whole bit. He's like, you here with my kids pretty much? I got this, baby. You just take care of them kids. Make sure I'm straight. She divorced this man. Now, y'all remember the story everybody been saying that she had Lori by his cousin? That's a lie. But I'm going to tell y'all some juicy juice. Lori is not his cousin's baby. But this is where the rumor came from. The guy that they was saying was Lori's daddy, that supposed to be his cousin, Marjorie was messing with him. Okay, Jim don't know him. They said his cousin. Now, I should have wrote their names down. The one that's supposed to be Jim Townsend cousin, that supposed to be Lori Harvey's dad. His cousin. I know this shit is crazy. Marjorie was sleeping with his cousin and him. So we got the 2 cousins mixed up. Jim didn't have nothing to do with it. She was messing with 2 first cousins, and that's where the story came from. So they thought because she was dealing with the other kingpin, she left Jim alone, and she met this kingpin dude in Memphis. She messing with him, thought about marrying him. That's why Jim thought that was his. Well, let me get that. I got this shit all wrong. That is Lori's daddy. The one that we thought was Jim Townsend cousin is Lori's dad. I'm messing up stuff, y'all. That's Lori's dad. His cousin she was messing with. So they thought he was Lori's dad. But the other cousin was Lori's dad. Jim didn't have nothing to do with this. Now y'all get it? Lori's daddy, first cousin, is the cousin that everybody's talking about. Lady Heroine is tripping. So she left Jim. This shit is so twisted, man. She left Jim Townsend for Lori's daddy. He was a kingpin too. So Lady Heroine liked drug dealers. She had Lori. Okay? Then she started messing with Lori's daddy's cousin. Lori's cousin. So the rumor around Memphis was he was Lori's daddy. This is some twisted ass shit. Y'all wonder why Lori Harvey running around Hollywood doing what she doing. Look what her mama was doing. And this is not no lie. This ain't no rumor. I just watched a live interview with Jim Townsend. I seen it with my own eyes. So y'all can go on and say, oh, y'all believe in like this is some true shit. And if I knew how to edit, but I don't right now, my son ain't around, I would have edited the video into my video. Actually, I probably gonna end up putting it on my page so y'all can see it, because y'all probably think I'm lying. This man gave up some juice and he said, big worm, big perm, big boom. He coming out with a tell-all book, and I heard him. Now, see, the interview I sat in with him, I didn't see his face. Now, I seen Jim's face. I just heard him on the phone. So I can't say that was him speaking, but it sounded like the story he gave, that was him. He said he finna tell all. He said, Lori, what's her name? Marjorie Ann, she lying. That Steve knew the whole time they was messing around, and Steve having men issues. But because he didn't want to lose Marjorie, he acted like nothing was going on. He said he finna tell everything. Writing a tell-all book. Big Boom. And then Big Boom is like a mentor like Steve. Did y'all see Big Boom page? He like go to people and mentor relationships. This Negro smooth too. I know she liked Big Boom. I liked Big Boom. I was like, damn, I like Big Boom too. Big Boom smooth. I'm telling you, then they showed him when he was younger. Big Boom used to be a male stripper and a pimp. See, that's her flavor. When one thing ain't going right, she jumps to the next good thing that got the money. I'm telling y'all, Marjorie is a pimp. She's a pimp. P-I-M-P to the first degree. Marjorie getting that paper, I ain't mad at her, but what I'm mad at you about, Miss Marjorie, is why you messing with cousins? And why you jumping all over Memphis chasing doughboys? See, Steve legally have money. She pimping the hell out of Steve Harvey. I'm convinced now. Steve, you getting played. I don't think Steve wrote Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man. I think Marjorie wrote that shit and put his name on it because it's Harvey. Steve ain't write that book because Marjorie just mastered this shit. You hear me? She mastered that shit. She done pimped her way up on some rich ass penis. So now she's set for life. But Marjorie, girl, your karma is gonna get you, and it might come back through Lori. Something might happen to your daughter. And I don't wish nothing bad on you, but you teaching your daughter the wrong shit. This came from the horse's mouth, y'all. And before he ended the interview, guess what he said? They said, do you have one thing you would like to add to Marjorie? Oh, I said this in my other video, but the ones that didn't see it. Marjorie was dealing with Jim Townsend every single week. Now, her kid's grown. Up until the day before she married Steve. She was running up to that prison with her ex-husband. They divorced. She done slept with Lori Daddy had Lori. She done slept with Lori Daddy cousin. And then she back up at the prison visiting dang on Jim every single day until she got married. Told him she was getting married. He called her to say congratulations. Her number was changed. Because you know, Mr. Tender Dick, he was feeling some type of way. Because he looking at this smooth ass Jim Townsend, big money dude. He was a millionaire drug dealer. Getting that money, and he looking like, damn, he got Marjorie and he was a dope dealer. And when I was broke, Marjorie sent my ass packing and told me until you get some money and divorce Mary, don't holler at me. Go on about your business. She was living in his condo in New York. She found out Steve didn't have the money she thought he had. She sent him packing. This Negro went back to Mary. Mary put him on with the Kings of Comedy. He started making the millions of dollars, ended up with all these other jobs, and went back and said, Marjorie, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready for you now, baby. And now he's surprised. You know what? You know why Steve got on there? Just think about this, y'all. You know why Steve Harvey got on social media the other day, said we straight? I done lost all kind of respect for Steve. And Steve was my boy, man. I used to listen to his motivational speaking. But Steve, damn, man. I thought you was better than this. I thought you had more common sense than this. You get on there and say we straight. And you know Marjorie is a pimp. You know Marjorie pimping you. Man, you let Marjorie do the shit she do because you that gone. You know that Big Boom ain't lying. You know Jim Townsend ain't lying. You know Lori Daddy ain't lying that she slept with his cousin. All these Negroes that she grew up with, they know her better than you know her. They grew up with this woman. And you get on there, we straight. Because you don't want to be embarrassed and you don't want to lose her because you bought her anyway. You bought a trophy. You didn't marry no wife. You married a trophy piece. She probably told you, nigga, I'm worth millions. So if you can't bring that money, get the stepping. And you went and got it. Left your kids. I think she made him change who Jesus was. He probably started believing a whole nother God. I don't know what kind of gold coochie she got, but she got these niggas in Memphis all the way through Ohio. That's what Steve from going goddamn on crazy. If I was people from, I think he from Cleveland. If I was in Cleveland, Steve Harvey couldn't come back over there. No. They should have a big billboard that said Simp of the Year. Because, Steve, you have lost your everlasting mind because you knew what this lady was when you married her. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, but when I just heard Jim Townsend's whole interview, she about that coin. That's all Marjorie is about, that coin. You didn't let her get on. You didn't let her get your connections in Hollywood. You didn't let Lori get some rich-ass penis and famous penis. Lori done came and pimped half of Hollywood. She done bitch Puffy, his son, Future. She done went through the whole Hollywood and y'all lining up. She even got Michael J. Jordan, whatever his name. She didn't got all of them. Her and her mama done turned Hollywood out. I'm trying to figure out why? All the beautiful women in Hollywood. Steve, you went and got Lady Heroin? So, lastly, they asked Mr. Jim Townsend. They said, you got one thing to ask her because she won't talk to him now. After he done put her on and did all kind of shit, been her friend. Oh, I missed a good part too. Y'all know how he got out? Okay. She meets Steve Harvey, right? The Big Boom. Now she got the inside scoop. She got the hookup. Okay? When her daughter got older, instead of her, see, I had the story wrong. I thought she went to Steve Harvey to go get a pardon through Obama because he know Obama. No, what she did with her slick lady heroin ass, she schooled her daughter, Jim Townsend. She got the last name Harvey through her stepdaddy. Go to Obama and get your daddy out. So he know this is Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. She goes and sit down with President Obama and convince him to get her daddy out of doing life with no possibility of parole for being a drug kingpin in Memphis, Tennessee. They some smooth ass, shut your mouth. They some smooth ass females. You can go to the president. Is Obama involved? Y'all bet not tell me my president has something to do with this. Because Obama might be involved because who just go get a drug kingpin out because some little girl, some young woman come in there? Michelle, you better check some shit. What was the motive of Obama pardoning him? It's more to this story. I don't know if her daughter went and did some stuff with Obama to get him. But Obama overturned his case, life without parole. Now, if a judge seen him to get life without parole, which is bullshit because it was a drug case, she went and got her daddy out. But you don't think Marjorie had something to do with getting her nigga out of jail? Steve better watch it because, but see, now she probably can't mess with Jim because the shit didn't hit the fan. She probably had a whole motive. I'm going to use Steve through my daughter. I'm going to get my man out. We going to get back married. We got Steve money now. He ain't got to sell no more dope. And we going to just ride off into the sunset. Steve have lost his mind. Steve, you, it's a simp of the year. I have no more respect. I know you don't care because I'm broke. I'm broke right now. But damn, I ain't stupid. I'm not stupid. Ain't nobody finna get my little check. Steve. But anyway, let me end this video because I gotta go. They asked him if anything he had left to say, if he want to say one thing, because Marjorie will see the video. You know what he said? With his smooth, I mean, he is, woo, that brother is smooth, man. I can see he used to be a pimp and drug dealer. I'm like, damn, his voice. He said, I just want to ask Marjorie why. Why, Marjorie? That's how he... You gonna tell me that ain't gonna make some panties drop? This nigga is smooth. Why, Marjorie? That's all he wanna know, baby. Why you do this to me, baby? Why you leave me like this, baby? You know that wasn't part of the plan. We was supposed to get Steve shit and be gone, baby, and you just played me? And then you had a baby by a nigga in the streets, my rival, baby, and then you screwed his husband. Marjorie, why? Woo! That nigga smooth, man. I'm telling you. So, Marjorie, I want to know. Why, Marjorie? But I ain't mad at you, girl. You get kudos. You get the pimp of the century. Her and Lori some PIMP. You hear me, to the full first degree. This is your girl, Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. If y'all don't learn nothing, if y'all don't learn nothing from this Harvey story, y'all better know how to get the bag. But that, don't do it. Don't do it. Because Marjorie Karma is fit to slap her ass so hard in the face. And Steve Harvey, if you get on here, I swear to goodness, I don't care about your fans no more. If you get on here and speak one more thing about relationships, we putting your ass in the nut house. Because everything you told us was a lie. You didn't even follow your own advice. Boy, what, man? Where your kids at? Them twins need to be whooping your ass. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Woo, got the juice for the juice.